Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Gary here. It's a Saturday. I don't know the exact date. Sorry. Doesn't matter. This one's going to be about, the title of this video is going to be called Germs. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I've had people say to me, Gary, you're such a germaphobe. You're such a germaphobe. Like this friend, a friend of mine, Angie, she's for years and years and years, because I've known her forever. She's like, you're such a germaphobe. The body needs germs to exist. The body needs germs to exist. It needs germs so your immune system can identify them. And once your immune system identifies them, well, then it makes your immune system stronger. I don't buy all that bullshit. I mean, if you lick the palm of your hand every half hour, go on, try that. The body needs germs. Lick the palm of your fucking hand. But the point I'm making today is your cell phone. Because I'm not a germaphobe. I'm aware. How's that? I'm aware. I take good care of myself. I try really hard to take good care of myself. Eat right, take all my vitamins. I try. I mean, I'm a slender guy, and I've been pretty fit for my age. But anyway, that said, every hour, if you want to do an experiment for people out there that are watching my show today, take your cell phone every hour on the hour and look at it on an angle. And look at the smudge and the grime and the shit on that screen. You don't see it unless you're knowing to look for it. I have an antibacterial spray every day because I'm not that anal where I'm going to look at my screen every hour on the hour and clean it. No, I'm not that anal. But I will every night before I go to bed. I go in the kitchen, I get my antibacterial spray, and I spray both sides of that phone and wipe it. To get all the germs and all the smudge and all the shit, all the things I touched throughout the day. Because with my day, like most people, you're not washing your hands every 5 seconds. I mean, we're not in COVID still, where they made you wash your hands and cover your face. Oh my God, that was a shit show. Anyway, so every night, or every day, once a day, or usually at night when you're getting ready to go to bed, clean your phone. Windex works. You can use Windex. It's got ammonia in it. Any bleach product you can use, you know. But I use an antibacterial spray. You can buy any antibacterial spray in the grocery store. Or hardware store. Or wherever. But there's so many germs on a phone. All the shit you touch through the day. I'll give you a quick example of why. People say, well, Gary, why? I mean, I'm pretty clean. I'm pretty take care of myself. I was at a restaurant yesterday with some of my friends. We meet for lunch once a week. After that, we went down to the race book, i.e. the casino, because the casino and the race book are the same. So we go in the race book because we all like horses, and we're talking about the Kentucky Derby next week. And as I'm walking out, with two of my buddies, because the other guys parked on one side of the building and me and another guys parked on this side of the building. We're walking through the casino where all the slot machines are. And I had to take a leak. So I say, guys, I'll catch you next week. So I branch off and I go to the restroom. And I'm going somewhere with this, so be patient. So I go to the restroom and take a leak. And after I'm done, I'm washing my hands because I wash my hands every time. And I'm washing my hands. And there's like 6 shitters and like 10 urinals. Here comes, this door opens in the shitter, and here comes this guy, some older dude, walks out. He's still adjusting his pants. And he walks past me into the casino after he wiped his ass. He wiped his ass and played with himself or whatever and got his hands down around his junk and handled the door where a bunch of other guys have handled and didn't wash his hands, and he's walking out the casino. Oh, Gary, you're such a germaphobe. Okay. So let's say I was in the mood to play some slot machines, which I've done in the past. I love slot machines. I love that shit. I mean, I love to gamble. I just love it. So walk out there and I'm going to play some slot machines. What if I jump on the slot machine that guy that didn't wipe his ass, that wiped his ass and didn't wash his hands, walks out and he was on the machine I was going to sit down on? You don't know. You could be in your car, a couple or a single person or whatever could be in their car and they wipe their fingers with they have these sandy wipes that come in a can. They call Clorox sandy wipes, and they go, okay, we're clean. Let's go in and play some slot machines. They go, unbeknownst to them, and they sit down at the machine where the guy that came out of the shitter that wiped his ass and didn't wash his hands, used that machine. So they sit down and they're touching the buttons where there's live feces on the buttons. And then they go wipe their eyes or their nose or they're playing or they're picking something out of their mouth. They got the feces on them now. See what I'm saying? So when my friend like Angie and Bruce gives me shit about this too. And my buddy Karen, she gives me shit about this too. Oh, you're such a germaphobe. Okay, good luck with that. I'm a deep thinker. I'm thinking, okay, why do I wash my hands? Why are there sinks in these restaurants, right? Why are there sinks in casinos? Why are there sinks in every sporting event across America? Malls, businesses, they all have sinks with soap. You think they're trying to tell you something? I think they're trying to tell you something. Yeah. Gary, you're such a germaphobe. Okay, call me a fucking germaphobe. You know the last time I had a cold? The last time I had a common cold. $10 years. It's been 10 years since I've had a common cold, or longer. Flu. I had the COVID, so that was 6 years ago. Of course, everyone had that. Common cold? I haven't had a common cold in over 10 years. I take vitamins every fucking day. Every day. Every day. I take care of myself. I eat right. So if you do your part and you wash your fucking hands and you clean the screen on your cell phone, hello, look at that cell phone before you clean it at night. Look at all the grime on that thing. I was having this conversation with a guy I used to work with. This kid just graduated high school. And he was listening to me talk to one of my coworkers about, this was right around COVID. I was talking to one of my coworkers about, how our company wants us to wash our hands every 5 seconds. And I was fine with that. We were talking about cleanliness of your hands and stuff like that. And this kid, he's listening to us talk while he's cutting a piece of fish, because he was a seafood guy, cutting a piece of salmon with a knife. With his bare hands, puts the knife down, takes his cell phone out and goes, hey guys, watch something. I'm not worried about germs. He holds his cell phone up and goes and licks the fucking screen. Really? And he did it in living color right in front of me. I like that guy's got balls big as church bells to do that. What happened? A week later, he called in sick for 3 days straight. He came down with something. He was blaming COVID. But do you think that licking your screen on your phone had something to do with it? Because personally, I think COVID was bullshit. So it was just a common flu going around. But that's another story completely. I don't want to go into it. That's political. I want to talk politics. Don't get talking. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm going to make this thing short. But really, come on, think about it. If you're going to a restaurant and you go to use a urinal or use the shitter, wash your hands. You know why? It's not so much you washing your hands. It's the people that were in that bathroom that didn't wash their hands, that did take a shit, that did pick his ass while he was taking a shit, that did take a piss and he had some kind of a infection on his penis. And he's shaking it off. And while he's shaking it off, he's got the infection on his penis from something kind of infection. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You know, where you got to get some penicillin, those kind of infections. And he's got it on his hands, right? And he doesn't wash his hands when he's leaving, but he handles the door going out. He just got all of that on. The guy took the crap, and the guy that uses the urinal touched the door to go out. That's why, and after I wash my hands, in a place like that where you're required to touch the door, I grab an extra paper towel, and I turn the knob with the towel and throw the towel on the ground and get the fuck out. Bathrooms are the dirtiest, filthiest, nastiest places you could possibly want to be in. That's all I got. Oh yeah, a friend of mine that watches my stuff, someone locally asked me, why do I wear a hat that says Polska? Well, if you knew my last name, and I'm not going to share it with people here, it's 10 letters long. My grandparents came over here from Poland. I'm Polish. My heritage is Polish, and my mom's side is French-Canadian. But I look like my dad, and I look like my grandfather, so I'm a Polak. Proud of it, too. Polish-American, yo. Anyway, have a great weekend. If you're going to watch the Kentucky Derby next Saturday, the horse to bet on is the Puma. P-U-M-A. He's a beast. That's the one I'm betting on. And I'll bring it up again next week. Y'all have a fantastic Saturday. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for stopping by and looking at my crazy content. Peace out.